the cave.
This size, I usually stop right out here. Yeah, this is small street pad all day, so your stopping points are good.
All right. As you guys can tell, it's my first cave tour, so.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you. Well, the first thing I'm going to show you is right here, all along this wall. And this is called cave coral. It's also known as cave popcorn. I think it kind of looks like barnacles. I don't know if anyone calls it that or not, but you can see it stretches all the way across the wall. And that grows at a rate of, I think, 1/4 of an inch for every 500 years. So it's very slow growing, but I mean, it's really neat. You can see how it goes all the way down to the ground here, and it's just everywhere. And then over here, is that flowstone at the top?
You can have some flowstone up there, yeah.
Well, that's flowstone, and since this cave is a solutional cave, which means water runs through it, that's what originally carved it out, was a river started, and it gone into the sinkhole, and it just kept pouring in, and that water slowly eroded all of the rock in here, and it carved out. But as that water runs over the rock, if it keeps running over the same spot over and over again, it can cause something like that right there, which is called flowstone. And it shapes the rock to make it, well, you can pretty much imagine how the water just kept running over it, and it shaped it to be in that shape right there.
Pretty cool.
But follow me upstairs real quick.
All right, be careful, guys, okay? Okay. Watch your steps.
Now be careful up here because it is pretty narrow and it's a little bit of a tight squeeze.
Just a couple other formations that are in the area real quick, guys. He didn't cover these. Ones that come down from the ceiling up here are stalactites. And then the ones that come up from the ground underneath those are called stalagmites. Those will actually grow about 1 square inch every 100 years. So you're not going to see any noticeable change in the cave during a lifetime.
Wow.
The other thing that we have to be aware of up here is that our surroundings are going to change, all right? As you go up through here, you notice these stalactites do have nice little points on the end of those, and that rock is going to be a lot harder than your heads. Guys, no matter how hard-headed your wife tells you you are, you're not that hard-headed, okay? So you need to make sure to watch your heads and stay low up here. There is one spot that's going to be about a 4-foot gap from the bottom of the formation to the walkway beneath it, so make sure to watch out for that, duck underneath. When you get past through here, when he said tight squeeze, it is kind of narrow through there, not gonna lie, but you also need to continue to watch your heads throughout that narrow passage. Once that opens up, you go into the next small room, you're clear to stand up again. But at that point, pay attention to the walkway as we will have 2 pits, one on either side of that walkway, so you need to stay in the middle at that point, all right?
And one more thing I forgot to mention. Please try to refrain as much as possible from touching the walls of the cave because it's an active cave and the oils on your skin can actually damage it from growing. Now, I know it's kind of hard because up here, like I said, it gets tight, but as much as possible, please try to refrain from it.
Be careful, watch your head and watch your step, okay? All right, thanks, guys. Watch out for your heads and your step.
Very wet. Oh, look down there. There you go. Tight here.
You just need to take a water step. Fellas, like to try to back line up and let them know about these stairs coming up too.
Thanks, guys. Just don't go too far ahead of me. Thank you.
Sit back right here.
Yeah, see, you talked about them up here. There's a cave cricket crawling right up here, guys. See it?
I saw that.
But yeah, you want to warn them a little bit about coming around the corner here, the little drop offs and then stairs.
That's all right. It's pretty cool in here.
Usually, once you get the first view, the rest of them follow suit. So.
Well, yeah, we'll curve around here and there's some stairs down there.